there, Ariana from Crafting Happiness here. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet the textured shell stitch, and this is an easy 4-row repeat that looks great from both sides, which means you can use it for blankets, garments and any project where you need both sides to look great. And I have made some samples for this video. These two are in one color, so you can just see the overall texture of it, and then one using multiple colors so you can see the stitch definition and how it will look like. And this is the back, and I have changed colors every 2 rows, and this is how it looks like. And today I'm going to teach you how to crochet it. For this tutorial I am using a round yarn and a 5mm crochet hook, and the pattern requires you to have multiples of 6 chains plus 2. My starting chain has 32. So let's start with row 1, and we will single crochet into the second chain from hook, and then we will make a single crochet in every single stitch across. And this is your first row. Chain 1 and turn, and this does not count as a stitch, it's a turning stitch. Now we are starting row 2 with a single crochet in the first stitch, then we chain 2 and make a shell. And to make a shell, yarn over, insert your hook into the next available stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop and leave it on your hook, then yarn over again, go into the next stitch, insert your hook and pull up a loop, and we leave those loops on the hook again, and we do this 5 times in total. So 3 more times we pull up a loop from each of those stitches. So we have 4 and 5. And now we have 11 loops on our hook. We're gonna yarn over and pull through all those loops. And this is how the shell looks like. It's like a puff stitch, but made in different stitches. Now we chain 2, and this is our repeat section. From chain 2, shell, chain 2 and a single crochet. And we repeat this set of stitches all the way until the end of your row. So let me show you one more repeat. Chain 2, shell, we yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over into the following stitch, yarn over, another loop, and so on 5 times in total. It's 4 and 5. And then yarn over and pull through all those loops. And we have our shell, then chain 2 and single crochet. And like I said, repeat that until the end of the row. And this is your second row. Chain 1 and turn, and we will start row 3. And stitches in this row are all made in the back loop only. If you're not familiar with the front and back loops of a stitch, the stitch looks like this, like a V with two loops. The loop that is right in front of you, it's called the front loop, and the loop that is away from you, it's called the back loop. And we will be working in these back loops only. So we start row 3 by making a single crochet in the back loop only. So insert your hook through the middle of the stitch and pick up that back loop and make a single crochet as usual. Then we crochet in the next 2 chains, the chains you made on row 2, make a single crochet in each. Then a single crochet in a back loop only into the stitch below, and then this is your repeat section. So we single crochet in next 2 chains and back loop, single crochet into the next stitch, and we repeat this across the row until the end of the row. So let me show you one more repeat. So we single crochet in the next 2 chains. So that's 1, that is 2. So we're not crocheting around it, we are inserting our hook into the chain as you'll do on row 1 and crochet your single crochet. Do not make it through the loops like that. So we crocheted in the next 2 chains and single crochet in a back loop only into the next stitch, which is the single crochet below. Then again another repeat, single crochet next 2 chains, and then single crochet in a back loop only, which is the shell below. And like I said, repeat this until the end of the row. And this is your 3rd row, and this is how it looks like from the front. You can see the pattern coming up. Now let's start row 4, chain 1, turn, does not count as a stitch, and then we make a half shell. And to do that, we are yarning over, insert the hook in the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, again into the next stitch and into the 3rd stitch, and that's where we stop. We're only making a half of a shell, yarn over, pull through all, and then we chain 2 and single crochet into the next. Now chain 2 and make a shell, yarn over, insert a hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and we do that 5 times in total. And it's 4 and then 5. Yarn over, pull through all the loops, then chain 2 and single crochet in next. And this is your repeat section right here, chain 2, shell, chain 2, single crochet, and you repeat this all the way until you have 3 stitches left. Now because we created a half shell, the other shells are offset from the bottom ones, and you'll create a nice pattern. So let me show you one more repeat, chain 2, shell in the next 5 stitches, That's number 4 and number 5. Then yarn over, pull through all loops on your hook, chain 2 and single crochet. And when you have 3 stitches left, stop. Now I'll make this really quick and then I'll meet you at the end to show you how to finish row 4. Okay, so now at the end we have 3 stitches left. We chain 2 and make a half shell, and it's done just like the regular shell but in 3 stitches. So that's 1, that is 2, that's the 3rd one, and then we pull through all. Now we're not going to chain or do anything. We're going to leave it like this, and this is our 4th row, and we chain 1 and turn, but this chain 1 does not count as a stitch, is your turning stitch. And now we turn and we're going to start with row 5. On row 5 we work in the back loops again, and we will start with a single crochet in a back loop only into the first stitch. Now remember, this chain that we've made at the end is the turning chain. We are not going to crochet into it. We are going to crochet into the stitch that we've made, which is the half shell. So make a single crochet and then single crochet into the next 2 chains. Then again a single crochet in a back loop only, which is this single crochet right here. We make a single crochet there, and this is your repeat section. We are single crochet into the next 2 chains and then single crochet in the back loop only into the next stitch. And remember, we are not crocheting around the chain, we are not crocheting into the chain space, we are crocheting into the chain. So you insert your hook into the chain and make the single crochet. So another repeat, single crochet in next 2 chains, single crochet in a back loop only, which is the shell below. And we do this until the end of the row. I'll just do this really quick and meet you at the end of the row to show you how to continue. And this is the 5th row from the back. This is how it looks like from the front, and now you can see how the shells are offset. I'm gonna show you one more row and tell you what are the repeat rows. Chain 1 and turn and make a single crochet in the first stitch. Then we chain 2 and make a shell. So that's loops drawn from next 5 stitches. Keep them all on your hook, all 11, and then yarn over, pull through all at once. Then chain 2 and single crochet into the next. And again, this is your repeat section right here. Chain 2, shell, chain 2, single crochet. Repeat this until the end of your row. Again, I'll show you one more repeat and then I'll just speed up to the end and tell you what rows to repeat until you have the desired length. We have 3, 4, 5. That's a shell, chain 2, and single crochet. Do this until the end of your row. And this is your 6th row. This is how it looks like, and from the back it's still pretty. And from this point on, you repeat rows 3 to 6. So those are the last 4 rows right here, where you single crochet and you do the row with a half shell, and then you single crochet again and do the row with the shells. So you will have them all offset like this, and you continue like that until you have the desired length to your project. I hope my tutorial was easy to follow. If you have any questions about this pattern, put them in the comments below and I'll be more than happy to answer you. Happy crocheting!